like Meatloaf Bailey, what a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant and I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chelsea and I love Chelsea. And this is all on Siri Merchant Egboehly. What a load of bollocks.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Are you fucking having me on? Are you joking me right now? That's how deep this is how far they reach. Let me smoke that for you, Siri Merchant, yeah? Let me smoke that for you, Ted Lasso-Bowley, yeah? You think you can fool us? You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's have it right.
Far we fallen, bruv. We are a calamity, bruv. Because why? It's the beachhead, bruv. It's the streamline. Let's get Kindergarten FC full flow. Let's make sure we buy all these young kids from different continents. Beachhead Chelsea. Let's streamline. Let's take over the multi clubs model. Let's implement Red Bull, Brighton FC, Seagull Merchants. We love them. Absolutely fantastic. Really profitable. That's what we're going to do. Chelsea Football Club, because it's irrelevant that they're an elite football club. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant that they're the biggest club in London. It's irrelevant. We don't care. Why don't we care? Because we're going to implement our multi-club, multi-pound note infrastructure. Yeah, and we're going to collaborate. We're going to collaborate with all the wrong-uns in the game. We're going to listen to everyone else except the supporters at Chelsea. We're going to go with an unproven blueprint because we all know well that the blueprint's blue like Chelsea, but we're going to implement our Clear Lake blueprint because we come from the United States of America and we're going to land it. We're going to land. What does Johnny Minerals say? He says land the minerals, is it? We're going to land the minerals. You ain't land no minerals, bro. You're landing fraudulent minerals at Chelsea, yeah? Because you're frauds, you're money ball and all this jazz. It's destroyed us. It's fucking gutted us out, bro. We're completely gutted out our football club. We've got nothing left, man. We've got no fighting spirit. We've got no experience. We've got nothing. We've got no elite, nothing, bro. Everything's been cut out of this football club, man. Every single thing's been cut out. Do you understand me? Yeah.
This is not Chelsea.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
So right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning live. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't subscribed to Minerals FC, make sure you smash that as well, so you know what I'm saying. We need to get up to the 13K, bruv. You know what I mean? What are we doing here? Also, we got the notification bell, ding dong, so have it right, so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership pinned at the top at the live chat and down below in the description. Salute to all my Minerals FC Ultras, all the proper Chelsea, no surrender mentality. Let's go, bruv. And let's have it right. Didn't do a stream yesterday, so apologies for that, but I did put some content out. I put some videos out there, some going back as far as 7th of June 2023, over a year ago. I put down and said it, and said everything that's been said now. In fact, everyone that's speaking this narrative now, they're just all a little bit late, aren't they? Everyone's late. Old failed actor Jennings wants to take the beachhead, you know what I'm saying, and pushing the narrative out. So have it right, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the fella discredits the narrative because no one really likes him, bruv. You know what I mean? I know people don't like me, but I think I'm loved a little bit more than the old failed actor Jennings, so have it right. But it is what it is, you know. A lot of platforms, a lot of people now, like I always said, had to speak the narrative now. They've got no choice but to speak about the narrative. They've got no choice but to speak about the divide in the ownership because it's dividing the ownership and the civil war at Chelsea upstairs with the owners, the consortium that has put every platform in no position but to speak about the shambles at Chelsea Football Club. And yet, when everyone wanted to feed agenda on me and call me out and say that I'm an agenda merchant, that I need to focus on just the football, that I'm not positive, we should be positive towards everything at Chelsea because it's all, well, as John Obi Mikel says, it's a happy place. Well, fuck knows. What's a nightmare then? What's a nightmare, John Obi Mikel? Because I'll tell you what, bruv, yeah, this ain't no happy place. It ain't no happy Gilmore, bruv. I'm telling you now. But we're shooting McGavin. Let's go, bruv. Let's go. Let's land the damn minerals, bruv. Let's land it as we always do, man, on here. We always land it, bruv. But as the title says, it's Egboehly out. Now, everyone's a bright sparks in the game. You know, Egboehly, Egghead, Siri Merchant with Boehly. Egboehly. That's the new name now. I think it goes quite well. I think it's quite fitting, to be honest with you. Egboehly out. None of them are good enough. You're not fit to run our football club. Your track records is just an absolute shambles. It's a disgrace. And yet you get all this PR, like the PR we got, was it today or last night? That Egboehly was the spearhead, you know, the beachhead for selling Sterling. And Boehly wanted to keep Sterling. Well, of course, Boehly signed Sterling. But do I believe that? Do I believe that? Absolutely not, bruv. They want to lower the wage structure, more profit. They're both in on it. Don't get it twisted. Don't think for 1 second that these clowns are all of a sudden, they're against each other, that they weren't part of this whole shambolic 2 years at Chelsea Football Club. They're both to blame for this shambles. They both played their part. They played their role, and they are to blame. There's no one else to blame, bruv. All right? So when you had all these wrongings in the fan base and all these platforms blaming what? What were they blaming? Blaming Pochettino, blaming Jellyfish Potter, blaming the players. Well, let's have it right. Most of these players ain't good enough for Chelsea when you talk about the standards at Chelsea. None of them are really. Let's be real about the situation. Yeah? But you can't blame them. Well, no. You have to blame the ownership, but they didn't want to blame the ownership. No one wanted to land the minerals and call these clowns out for what they really are. Yeah? And now you've got no choice. Now you're picking sides. Which one do I prefer? The message is always loud and clear on here, is that it's both of them out. I want a new owner. I want a fresh start at Chelsea. I want a one man like a Roman Abramovich to come in with endless money, with disposable money, not money with assets, 80 billion in assets. I don't care about that. I'm not interested in that. It means nothing to us. Yeah? I want someone to come in who understands and loves football and loves this football club and wants to make this football club the best in the world, bruv. As we were when Roman Abramovich was sanctioned, we were the champions of the world, bruv. Let's not forget that. So why are we accepting all of this mediocrity? Why are we accepting all of this lowering standards? It's because of the fan base and the PR. And the PR's been relentless at Chelsea because of these clowns. Because they're using the PR to mask everything that's real at this football club. That, let's have it right, shout out Chelsea old boys, we see things they'll never see. We see it. We know it. It's crystal clear. But everyone in the fan base, with the help of all the little copy and paste merchants and all the bought accounts and platforms and the brown envelopes, they've managed to mask that. It's all been masked, mate. You know? Take off your mask now. Take off your mask. Your mask is off. The Clown Lake ownership's mask is off. Let's have it right. And I mentioned this with Eunice, and I think this is a very valid point that we brought up in discussion when we were debating about all of this nonsense. Yeah, it's not even debate. We just learn the facts. But when we were talking about it, it was like Rain Group were adamant to push forward only Boehly's consortium and Clear Lake. It was like no one else was good enough, even though Saudi Media Group were worth 3 trillion. 3 trillion they were worth, richer than Roman Abramovich. So have it right. And they weren't considered. In fact, they didn't even get past the first stage. I wonder why. Saudi money, while Boris Flophead Mophead Johnson, let's stay home while everyone else is, while we're all at 12 Downing Street, 10 Downing Street, every number at Downing Street, having a party, bruv. Let's have it right. While everyone else is shacked up in their homes, fearing for their lives, bruv. Let's have it right. Let's not forget that. Well, he was in Saudi trying to do a deal. And all of a sudden, they got the deal. And no, let's give them the let's give them the Yank ownership. That's what happened, bruv. Yeah. We got an American ownership, a consortium, for a reason. Because the Americans are here to, well, what American likes a Russian in politics wise? Do Russians and Americans get on? Are you that naive to think that they do? Well, let's have it right. You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Because the bottom line is this. They wanted an American ownership to take Roman Abramovich's money and be the face and the mask for the daylight robbery of Don Roman's 2.5 billion, bruv, that he wanted to donate to the victims of Ukraine. So I put it down to, I actually believe when I assess everything that's been put out, because forget about all the brown envelope battles with Clear Lake and Egboehly. That's expected, and that's going to be ongoing, literally week after week. The reality is this. I personally believe that they're both happy to sell. They're both happy to sell. 2 years, double, if not more, their money. I mean, that is a bigger profit than having to go through all the stadium rebuild, which I'm going to get into, and restructure again because the team and the structure at Chelsea's a shambles, which we're going to dissect tonight. So it's like, yeah, it makes sense that they've taken Roman's money, they're going to sell, and they've doubled Roman's money. So Roman's money is 2.5 billion, earning interest in the bank account. That's to a side. But when they sell the club, that's a further 2.5, 3 billion on top of that 2.5 billion earning interest. You do the maths. You work it out. How much money there that the UK government and the Americans have milked from off elite football club and deliberately dismantled it because that's the agenda. They had an agenda on Don Roman Abramovich. Wise came out publicly and said, I've got a driven ambition to buy Chelsea Football Club because of my dislike for Roman Abramovich. Egboehly speaks out. First thing he says is the club wasn't well managed and run on a sporting level, data level. You know what I'm saying? It's an outright disgrace and mockery. We're the most successful club in the last 18 years. The most dominant. And we weren't run well. You fucking clown. Shut up. Egboehly, you're a melt. You know what I'm saying? You're the biggest clown, bruv. You walk around with your hair. He's got a parting like that on the side. Yeah? We all know who has, oh, Jim will fix it as a parting like that. I'll let you work it out. You understand me? But I ain't fixing shit at Chelsea because nothing was broke at Chelsea to fix. And they're going in like they're going to Jim will fix it. Chelsea Football Club. Let's have it right. They literally have sabotaged it, obliterated it. And do you know what rattles me right now? This is what rattles me, yeah? We got the florist terrace now, and we got these Meltson panelists, and they're trying to mud Chelsea, and they're trying to expose Chelsea, yeah? Or they're trying to just banter Chelsea, call us Banter FC, speak all the things that I say, but do it in a real way where it's just like you're taking the fucking piss, yeah? And especially coming from a dipper who's won one league title in 30 years. It's a fucking mockery. Veneer Merchant, what's he done? I've lost all energy. I've lost all energy to be a yes man at FSG and not get any money to challenge Pep Guardiola because I only won a Premier League title in COVID. We couldn't even celebrate in front of our supporters. Shut up, man. Little Dipper's giving it big un, man. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. And they sit there smug. Listen, flowers, whatever you want to fucking call yourself, yeah? All right? Get Chelsea on there, bruv, to speak it. Get Chelsea on there. Not me, but get someone else credible, bruv. In fact, you suck on the pipe of Tory Jennings, the old fair actor. Why don't you get him on there? Why don't you get him on there? Let's have it right. Everyone knows who spoke it from day one. But let's have it right. I know you're pals with old Brent, and Brent's blacklisted me and blocked me, and you know everyone's don't like the minerals. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't fucking handle the minerals. So we're gonna glorify a wronging in the game that's just jumped on the bandwagon like every other fucking content creator. It's cool. I get it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I know how the game works. You're all wrong'uns. You're all clickbaiters. But let's have it right. When this guy is spitting, to be honest with you, he's not saying much wrong, but it's the manner in which you say it. And yet all the little Chelsea supporters in the chat and everywhere are getting all rattled. They're getting all upset. They're getting all sensitive. You fucking idiots. Like you can't see what's happening at Chelsea. And this is where I'm rattled. I'm rattled in particular because I told you fucking 2 years ago, we will be called Banter FC. And now everyone is calling us Banter FC, a fucking elite club. It's not a Banter FC. We're no Arsenal, bruv. Arsenal, tiny little club, bruv. Let's have it right. We're the biggest club in London. We're the most elite club in London. London is fucking blue. Let's have it right. And we bleed blue. We don't burn blue. We bleed blue at Chelsea. Yeah? And these clowns they fucking, I don't know what they bleed. They're soulless. They don't even bleed, bruv. These lot are mannequins, man. These are AI bots that have come into a football club, infiltrate AI scouting system and that. And the whole fucking fan base is turning into AI bots. You understand me? They don't know what to believe, what to read. The reality situation is this, yeah? You're calling us Banter FC, yeah? And I fucking told you this day would come. And now it's come. Why is it Banter FC? Because we spent 1.5 billion and we're trying to what? Get top four. We should be winning fucking titles. We should be in the Champions League winning Champions Leagues. We should be dominating with 1.5 billion spent. Give it to Pep Guardiola. Give it to Theyre merchant who's back in Turkey right now because he's grinding them all from the fucking stress being at the dippers. You know what I mean? Yeah? What about Lego Head? Oh, he's close to spending $1 billion. The guy ain't won nothing, but that's apparently the all or nothing project we're aiming for, to trust the process, bruv. You know what I'm saying? No, our process is trust winning trophies. Let's have it right. And you're doing it all for fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? This whole kindergarten FC model. It's a shambles. Yeah? I'll say this now, yeah? All right? We ain't no Banter FC. No one calls us Banter FC because we've won the lot. Arsenal ain't won the lot. Arsenal never won a fucking European trophy. Let's have it right. You don't put us in Banter FC category. They're the Banter FC. That's their title. That's their trophy. That's their elite trophy. Just like fucking Spursy, who are just bottle jobs. That's their trophy. Bottle job FC. We are not Banter FC. Yeah? Because the supporters have accepted it and now they're going to get called Banter FC. No one can banter me, no one can come at me, and no one can give it to me because I know what you're going to come at me with, which is why I'm the Slim Mineral Shady and I spit on that mic and land it for what it is. So you ain't got nothing to say to me. That's why no one can have me on. You understand me? I'm too elite for this game. I'm too ahead of you lot in this game. You lot are way back there in the woods. You know what I'm saying? You want to laugh at Chelsea? Don't laugh at Chelsea. It's not Chelsea that are Banter FC. It's fucking Clown Lake that are Banter FC. They're the ones you banter. The owners. You come at the owners. You don't banter the players. You don't banter the fucking gaffer, the yes men. You don't banter well, we can banter the directors, let's have it right, the mid-directors that got a degree in Polytech Liverpool, and Stuart Little, who just loves a bit of cheese, doesn't he? Bit overweight, needs to get in the gym. You banter the owners, mate. That's who needs to be bantered because they're the biggest clowns in world football. And what do we do at clowns, bruv? We laugh at clowns. Clowns are an embarrassment. But the Chelsea supporters, a lot of you lot, and all you platforms, and all you copy and paste wrong'uns, and all these melts everywhere, bruv, that bought into this, that been propagandering this, you're all fucking clowns and all. You're the biggest clowns in the fan base. You understand me? Yeah. Do you know how much of an embarrassment it is, right? yeah, that today we get it broadcast that there's no pathway. Who's the one that's been telling you there's been no pathway and that these young players don't believe in a pathway, like Rio from Liverpool, gone to Liverpool, who was open staying at Chelsea, but there's no pathway in the first team? Yeah? Who told you all this ages ago? Me. I told you. Now you got Sam Mockybell, this little wannabe brown envelope, he's putting it out. Yeah? Oh, it's a bit old news, my son. You're all a bit late to the Minerals FC gravy train, you know, but it's got to be put out. Why? Because it's pro Bowley. It's pro Bowley. Because everyone knows that Clear Lake, and fuck it, Bowley's in there as well, have literally destroyed our Cobham Academy. Sacked Neil Bath, Fraser's gone, all of our Cobham players sold for FFP, sold for pure profit. Better than the players that they got in their team. Trev Chalobah's clear of Tosin and all these players, and Fafana and all these defenders, Carwell, all right? Gallagher's our best midfielder. What are we doing here, bruv? Better than Wedding Hall. What are we doing, man? Yeah? People trying to convince us that we've upgraded. What we upgraded? Everything's a downgrade at fucking Chelsea Football Club. Everything's a downgrade. Top to bottom. Did you know this? I've got a fun fact for you. Since these clown lakes have come in, Roman Abramovich, yeah, before these wrong'uns came in, do you know what he did? He worked tooth and nail, fought tooth and nail, worked hard to buy the best young creme de la creme kids to build one of the best academies, if not the best academies, at our football club. And yes, we made money off them. Some of them couldn't get in. Do you know why? Because he didn't do it like these clowns for the first team. He did it for the academy. These young kids couldn't get into the first team. You have to be creme de la creme of that super gamma to get into the first team, like a John Terry, a Mason Mount, a Reece James. You had to be top tier, bruv. Because everyone in our team was elite, bruv. Everyone was in our team was elite with Roman Abramovich. Why? Because he wanted to win. He said it was too risky to try and make profits on a football club when 90% of clubs lose money. Which backs my point of, I believe this PR stunt of a civil war is to say, let's cut our losses, not losses, let's cash in now. Let's cash in now and earn our money and create a civil war. So we can't come to an agreement and we'll sell the club. When the supporters don't want either of them anyway, deep down the true Chopper Chelsea don't want these clowns. None of them, bro. Yeah? So, my point is this. Roman built this academy and an elite academy. And do you know what these clowns have gone and done? Apart from the obvious of gutting it out and stripping it and all of our success at our football club and all the ones part of the success of our football club. Did you know, a fun fact now, let's have it right, is that Chelsea's the only club in the world right now that doesn't have a fucking academy. Yeah, you understand that? We don't have an academy. And do you know what our academy is? Is the first team. That's the academy. Bunch of kids, high potential, because the data and the AI scouting tells us, because we use the same AI scouting as Burnley and MLS. And by the way, we wanted to answer Johnny because he questioned why we're not buying any players from the MLS because we use their same data and AI scouting. Well, guess what, Johnny? We bought Caleb Wiley. Yeah, we bought Caleb Wiley. Shut up, you clowns. There's not one elite player from MLS, bruv, that you can put in at Chelsea or in the Premier League. No one. Yeah? People don't understand, all right, that Cobham Academy represents something. It represents our DNA, bruv. It represents how you groom and develop players, truly develop players with elite mentality, from the top of Don Roman all the way down to directors, to the academy staff, to the groundsman, the tea lady. She makes the best fucking cup of tea. Best cup of tea, bruv. Yeah. Anything you want, mate. Yeah. Best English breakfast. Best boiled eggs. Perfect. Cut it in half and it just oozes, bruv. Oozes minerals, the yolk. Yeah. Now what we got? Hard-boiled fucking grey eggs, mate. Yeah. That's what we got. Stinks, bruv. Absolutely stinks. Everything. They gutted everything out of our. In fact, they've divided the entire squad and Cobham Academy so that they can't actually dine in the same canteen or park in the same car park as the first team. They don't recognise or acknowledge or respect or love our Cobham Academy. Everything's been gutted from it. Look how they exiled Trev Chalobah. Look how they forced out Conor Gallagher, Mason Mount. All the players, bruv. Lewis Hall, Matson, everyone, even Matson's dad. Let me reiterate it for you melts, yeah? To refresh your memory, mate, yeah? That Ian Matson's old man came out and said the development's really not that good now at Chelsea. They're very good financially and they're only interested in financials, yeah? Which is why I went to Dortmund and now he's bagged his job at Aston Villa playing Champions League football because he got into Champions League final. Actually contributed by scoring goals to get Champions League final. How about that, you clowns? So what are we propping here, mate? Because Bowley's part of it. Did you know that Milov Bowley PR'd with Egboehly that they went to the training ground and speak to Mason Mount and speak to players, yeah, and talk about contracts, yeah? No. You wanted to find out where they were going, what clubs were interested in them, because you wanted to create a bidding war via the PR. Because if you remember, let's have it right. If you remember, every single game, like Conor Gallagher this year, before and after every game, Mount was linked to Liverpool. Was he or was he not? Every fucking game. Didn't go to Liverpool, did he? No. They were forcing Liverpool, though. Yeah, of course they were. They're trying to force a bidding war. What did we get with Conor Gallagher? Spursy. Did he go to Spursy? No. Didn't go to Spursy. Went to Atletico, didn't he? Yeah. They are all part of gutting out Cobham, is the point. Bowley and Egboehly. The whole bunch of clown legs. Yeah? Because they've got an agenda on Don Roman and everything he built. Because no billionaire, no ownership would come into Chelsea and do what they have gone and done and destroyed everything. How to obliterate a club in 2 years. Well, these guys have got the manual for it. An elite manual. How to destroy a football club that was elite and winning. All for profit. And in the meantime, when they do sell the club, they've got the 2 hotels, car park, Cobham training ground. They've got all the real estate on top. There's a nice cherry on the cake. Or should we say that's the icing? And they can keep that. They can sell it for more money and make even more profit. Because that's on Blueco 22 Properties Limited, not Blueco Midco Limited. Let's have it right. Midco sounds about right. Why they would call their company Mid, because Egboehly says Brighton are so well run, mid transfers, mid fucking wage structure, but great profits. Egboehly out, yeah. Egboehly out. Egboehly out. And I always say this, right? We've been served up by Don Roman, Ballack's and Drogba's. And now we're getting served up rotten scallops and salmonellas, mate. Yeah? That's what we're getting served up here. All right? Who wants to eat rotten scallops and get salmonellas, mate? Who wants to go down that road? No one, bruv. No one. Right? But yeah, everyone's trying to glorify and make it look like, no, we're eating a la carte cuisine. We're eating at Michelin star, mate. Yeah? Because like I tell you, rotten scallops, you don't know when they're off until you eat them. Well, now you're all eating them, mate. All the supporters are eating the rotten scallops of the reality of at Chelsea Football Club. There is a divide with the ownership. There's a divide with what? Oh, let's have it right. The fan base. But there is also a divide with the players. Because it came out, let's have it right, not only with the pathway of the Cobham, we've already addressed that, but there's a divide with the players. It's divided with players. Do you not think for 1 second that some players are like Egboehly and some players like Egboehly and Clearlake? The ones that have been bought by Clearlake, the players respect them, and the ones bought by Boehly, or the ones that are shown any sort of like affection from Boehly, they'll like Boehly. So there's a divide there. Which owner do they prefer? Which person do they prefer? The reality is they probably think they're both clowns. Let's have it right. But they're sitting happy, these players. They're loving it. They're loving it. Like all your P.I. Hackney meals you're loving. Yeah. They're on their death row contracts. They're getting paid every week like that. Clockwork. Clockwork Orange, is it? Yeah. They're getting paid every single week without fail. But Fofana comes out and he says, "Oh, I was very close in the summer. I want to join. I'm a Marseille supporter." That's him saying, "Get me out of this club." That's not him disrespecting Chelsea. That's him saying we're run by clowns and this is a circus at Chelsea. And not only that, because of the NDA, he had to sign off and do a presser and take down his tweet about Enzo Fernandez being racist, which, by the way, Sammy Mockbell, whoever the fuck it was, has come out and said because of the technicalities, that he's not going to get charged for being racist. How about that? Enzo's got a loophole for racism. These clowns have handed out brown envelopes to find a loophole for racism. And this guy's been given the captain's armband. But he's getting fined and a driving ban. Oh, he's getting that all right. But something as serious as racism, nah, don't worry about it. Nip it in the bud. Don't worry about it. Allow it. Sweet as. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. Look at me. I'm filming myself, smiling, happy. I didn't know what I was doing. Shut up, man. You're a long way from fucking Levat Glemmer, bruv. Yeah? Long way from Levat Glemmer. And you know where there's a double-edged sword with the Fofana story? What does it do? It's a Clown Lake PR elite tactic. It feeds agenda on Fofana. Because everyone knows that Fofana's one of the French players that was forced to allow Enzo Fernandez, yeah? And truly, deep down, doesn't allow it. And he has an NDA. He's strapped up like fucking Hannibal Lecter in the cell going... Can't say nothing, can't do nothing. Strapped up in a straitjacket, which all these clowns in the club should be strapped up, put in the Clown Lake Asylum in a padded room, along with all the melts that have been backing it and all the brown envelope matrix. Fofana's fed an agenda, but the reality is, he's not actually saying anything wrong. He's not saying anything wrong. And he wants out. I don't blame him. How many other players feel like that? What about Mudryk? How do you think Mudryk feels? I know Enzo wanted out last season. Probably still does. Because he knows he's not getting Reece James money. But apparently, Siri Merchant forced out Sterling, which he did. Paid 10 million to loan him to Arsenal to strengthen rivals. Great ambition, that. Great ambition. Just to get the 325 grand off the books. Yeah. Should we talk facts? Yeah, we're talking facts. We're always talking facts, bro. Yeah. Players are feeling like human assets. They just feel like numbers, which is what they are. So now I'm gonna lay it out. All these players in our squad, they're not going to be playing for Chelsea. They're not going to be playing for the badge, because let's have it right. Most of them don't give a shit about Chelsea. Do you know what they're playing for? They're playing for the career moves out of Chelsea Football Club. And that's the laughable thing. Sterling is actually, his wages are not off the books because we're paying 60% of his wages. Clowns. And what's happening to David Datro Fofana, the baby Drogba? Where's he at? What, another transfer fumbled last night? And now they managed to get him out. Did you know we've still got almost 40 players in our squad? Did you know that? What's going to happen on Friday when they have to announce a 25-man Premier League squad? What are you going to do with all those other players? What are they going to train, knowing that they're not going to play in the squad or participate or play in the Conference League? What, we're just going to have them training in the gym like it's Reading Festival? What? Not very well thought through, is it? What kind of process is this? What kind of project is this, bruv? Yeah? And now we're getting, Chilwell believes, he should be part of this 25-man squad. He's ready, he's available, but let's not forget, Enzo Yes Man Mascara said Chilwell needs to go elsewhere to find minutes to play. Needs to find minutes elsewhere. Well, now he might be in a bit of a fucking predicament where you're going to have a player on high wages and a senior player for that matter, all right, that you're going to just have rotting and paying money for no reason, for not using him. And what? Enzo's going to have to go, I'm going to have to include him in a 25-man squad. Good luck with that, mate. So-called gaffer, is he? So-called gaffer. All right. Let's see what the decision is. Let's see where it goes, shall we? Shall we? Because all I see is PR to favour certain owners, certain sides of the ownership. That's all I see. Yeah. Go and find your minutes elsewhere, Chile. Yeah, you can't move. You're not going to Turkey because you don't want to go to Turkey. You want to stay in London. Let's have it right. And he should be in the squad. End of story. And you can't tell me he's not good enough. You're an agenda merchant if you believe Chilwell's not fucking good enough to go in our squad. I mean, what are we doing here, bruv? The agenda's killed our football club. The agenda from Clown Lake on Roman Abramovich has killed us. The agenda from the fan base on all our fucking players, and they're going to start feeding agenda on players that we got now. It's just recycle FC, keep agendas going until the reality is you're just frustrated that we're not winning nothing, we're not competing with nothing. And how do you think these players are going to feel? There's no unity at Chelsea. There's no family environment. It's unstable from the fucking top. So what do you expect the pitch to be like? What do you expect the gaffer to be like with no experience to deal with this situation? When we got sanctioned, we had Elite Tommy too, who'd never experienced a sanctioning, but he handled it like a general, bruv. Handled the pressers, handled the team, had us competing, got us top four, didn't know where the club was going to be. He rejected offers from Barcelona and Man United at the time because he wanted to see what the new ownership was about before he made a decision where he goes or if he stays or goes. He respected our football club. These players disrespected him. Wanted to treat him like a yes man, think they know it all. Let's have it right. RTT left a group message, group WhatsApp. Because all he kept seeing was clown emojis. He was tired of it. Yeah? So it brings me to the point. All the PR, when we've got this massive divide, everyone thinks Chelsea are just going to crack on. All the players, not worried about it, not thinking about it. It's there. You saw how it affected Manchester United with their ownership situation, all the protests. The players were affected, and they were experienced players that were affected. What are these young kids going to be like? How are they going to deal with the pressure? Pressure! Pressure makes diamonds! So when we push out pressure and standards, that's what gets you the diamonds and the results, bro. And we become rich again. Rich with glory. Rich with trophies. Elite mentality, no surrender. We ain't got that. And this fan base is so divided, bruv. We're in the gutter right now. You've got rivals, and like I said, rivals were speaking the truth, all right? And then the Chelsea so-called supporters on platforms put on their Chelsea armour. What are they putting on? He-Man fucking plastics. What are you putting on? You ain't got no bulletproofs. You ain't got no bulletproofs, bruv. What are we doing here, man? Because you ain't bulletproof. And you're trying to fight against them and say, we're going to get top four. We're going to be challenging. Don't worry. How many times have we heard over the last 2 seasons we're getting top four? We're going to compete. We're going to win the title. Yeah? let's see what we do this season. And I can't blame the players. I don't even blame the manager. Like I said, I don't blame them. I blame the ownership and the directors that brought them here, that allowed this mess. Because how can you have John Obi Mikel happy place at Chelsea when everything's not happy? Everything's absolutely cut down the middle. There's a civil war. And that's going to affect us. And the media, who already got an agenda on Chelsea, will feed onto this. They'll lynch onto it. And it'll be constant. And we've got young players with non-elite mentality, no experience in winning, and no leaders in our squad to deal with this kind of pressure and agenda. And once we start losing games, you can't blame players and managers. You have to blame the environment. Sir Jim Ratcliffe comes in, says, I've made enough money in oil and all my chemicals and businesses. All right, I'm a billionaire. I want to make Manchester United great and bring them back to where they belong. It's more than just making money. It's not about making money. All right. And what do we get? Equity merchants, venture capitalists, a firm. Oh, we got 80 billion in assets. Shut up. We don't care. It's not disposable money. You're not rich. You're just carrying money for people. You're carrying money for the elites because you lot ain't elite. Boehly ain't fucking rich like everyone's making out. He can only buy 13%. What kind of rich billionaire can only buy 13%? They're con artists, man. They've been put here by the UK government to fucking destroy us, and everyone's just been lapping it up for the last 2 years. Buying into a project that's a fugazi that these ownerships don't even buy into this project. And look at you, you've got egg on your face. Those rotten eggs, you've got them all over your faces, mate. Yeah? And guess what? The yolk's on your nose. And the yolk's turned red. You're a clown. You're an absolute clown. So what do we do? With all this situation with the Civil War, what do we get now? We're getting all this PR about Chelsea have got an agreement with Earls Court, and we're going to move from Stamford Bridge to Earls Court. And then we get the brown envelopes come out and mud the other brown envelopes who are at a civil war. It's brown envelopes matrix civil war as well. Let's have it right. Who's working with Clear Lake? Who's working with Bowley in the consortium? And who's going to try and earn their stripes and earn brownie points because they think they're in scouts in the woods. Let's have it right. They love all that shit. They can't tie a knot to save their life. If they could tie a knot, they should hang themselves in shame because they've got blood on their hands. You understand me? Yeah. They're promoting now, and it's been muddied that no agreements to be made. But Clear Lake Capital sitting there with Jose Feliciano Fugazi with his big fucking clown smile, and Siri Merchant smiling as well. Yeah, like they're the big daddy bollocks. If they pay 500 million, they can buy the land. They need to put a bid in. Good luck. Good luck putting a bid in, you idiots. You clowns. Because you can't move or build a fucking stadium. If you could have, you would have done it when you first moment you walked through the door. But because the transaction happened so quick and you were so eager to buy the club at a discounted price, like Jose Feliciano came out and said, it was such a good offer and we couldn't deny it. We got it at a cut price. It's more important to build business value than win or lose on the field. All that nonsense, yeah? All that jargon, yeah? Let's have it right. You would have been building a stadium, but you didn't realise the CPO was there. You didn't do your due diligence. You didn't do your research. CPO are there, mate. You can't move. CPO owns the pitch and owns the Chelsea name. You can't do nothing. You can't move anywhere. You understand me? You can't move nowhere. We got it. We own it. And the pitch that you want to dig up with your JCBs, you understand me? You're wrong uns, yeah? Under that penalty spot in the shed end is whose ashes, mate? Whose ashes are there? Peter Osgood. You don't even know who Peter Osgood is, you clowns. You ain't got no interest. Where's that geezer? What's his name? Ferdinand. The cultural geezer. The geezer that they brought in to implement culture and education for everyone at the club, like the mental skills coach from the All Blacks. Where's he gone, bruv? Where's he gone? Oh, yeah. We've heard nothing about him because it's all just PR waffle. Yeah? You can't dig up nothing because we own the pitch. We own the ground, therefore, and we own the name of Chelsea, and we shall not be moved from Stamford Bridge. You can do what Roman was going to do and gut it all down and dig deep and find the minerals, because he finds minerals galore. These lot can dig in the realms of the earth, ain't going to find no minerals, bruv. And he was going to build a 64,000 capacity, bruv. He even said, I'll build you lot a bridge if you let me just come out a little bit here and there. You understand me? Yeah. Yeah, the All Blacks are elite. The mental skills coach is probably elite. But the moment he said, oh, Mason Mount is the leader of the pack, he's a captain, he got the chop, mate. Let's have it right. Because Bowley was involved in that, and so was Egboehly. They're both clowns. And all they care about is building a stadium to flip the money, flip the club for 8 billion, 7 billion because of what the revenue will generate from the stadium. Did you know Manchester United are at a loss of 130, 40 million, but because of the money they generate, because of the marketing beast that they are still within financial fair play. So have it right. So have it right. You didn't know that, did you? We do now. And these clowns spent 635 million in one window. Yeah, 2 windows, sorry. In 5 windows, they spent 1.5 billion. And now Bowley's talking all this PR. I want to restructure. Fuck your restructuring. Yeah, you were part of the first structure. Then they come in with a second structure. And we've gone through the third restructuring. And now apparently, as Pornstein says, after the 1st September 2024, we've had the 4 windows. Well, it's 5, Pornstein. Do your maths, because the maths ain't mathing for you, my son. All right. Apparently, it's all going to come to fruition. Well, we're here now. And now we've got a divide in the fan, in the ownership fan base, players, squad, fucking Cobham. It's just an earthquake. It's an earthquake. It's opened up like slosh pot wet. It's so wide, bruv, and the lava coming out. Oh, mate, it's just unbelievable, bruv. It's like lava lamps. You've got lava lamps all over Chelsea. So, let's squash the moving stadium rebuild, bruv. It ain't happening. And how? Someone explain to me, right? This is how we mud the PR. Someone explain to me how you can go and say, we're going to sign off and build a stadium and bid for Earl's Court while we got a fucking civil war with the ownership going on. And there's so much money to be put down on the table, money they ain't got, that they need to sell some assets to put money down. Or how about sell Cobham even more? Oh, they've already done that. They sold Cobham to their properties company. They sold the 2 hotels to their properties company. They sold the car park to their properties company. They've even sold the fucking women's team to their property. But they're not sabotaging the women's team just yet, because, as you know, it doesn't make the billions like the men's team does. You know. Basic facts, bruv. Basic facts. You know. If there ain't pound notes to sniff out, then there's no point in them sniffing around them ways. Yeah? They don't need to sniff there. So, thank God for Batesy. Salute a Batesy, yeah, for implementing the Chelsea pitch ownership. Because that has saved our club. That has saved us. And then you've got a divide in the fan base with anti-CPO and CPO backing the CPO and what it represents, because half of these fucking clowns in the fan base don't understand that Osgood's ashes are buried under the pitch, what it represents. That is our heritage, that is our ground, and we want to rebuild it. And then there's new gen supporters that are going, no, if you want us to be an elite club and big club, we are a fucking elite club. We can still be at Stamford Bridge, but you've got to do it in the right way. These clowns want to move, relocate, keep the land there, knock it down, build flats like Levy's done at Spurs, all right, robbed all of our hotels and real estate car park and all that I've just mentioned, and have that to build properties in the prime location, SW6, bro. So go and buy your shares in CPO. Go and buy your shares in CPO. And all you rivals saying, oh, I'm going to buy shares in CPO, don't take the fucking piss. Yeah, don't take the piss. Focus on your own clubs. It's funny that, isn't it? Chelsea have the power. I always told you the Chelsea supporters always have the power. But people don't believe it or they try and ridicule it. And all these melts want to come against the CPO. And most of them are faceless bots, AI bots on Twitter or on X, whatever it is. Yeah. They're on YouTube. They haven't got a clue. And salute to my Nigerian brother, bruv. Minerals FC Ultra put an elite comment under my stream with Stevie G, which was elite, bruv. Yeah, Chelsea's Football Factory, absolute elite stream, heritage, bruv. Education. No one's got elite minerals landing like that, and there's gonna be plenty more coming. So big up to everyone supporting that show. Yeah, salute to our Stevie G, bruv. Yeah, he put an amazing comment, bruv. He knows he's a young supporter, but he's done his research and he appreciates it. And he knows that this club isn't what it was, and he wants to bring it back. And that's a young supporter saying it. He's humble. He wants to learn. He wants to research, and he's doing it. In fact, let's get his name, bruv. Let's shout him out. Let's shout him out now. Let's shout him out now. I'm going to read it, actually. Let me read it. I'd rather read it, actually. Big up to Anu.A4. Yeah? He says, hello, Johnny. I hope you see this and possibly like this comment. I'm from Nigeria. Despite being 19 years old and only ever watching Chelsea from 2015, I'm relatively a new gen fan compared to you guys. I already know what it means to be a proper Chelsea, even though I never watched the likes of Drogba, Terry, Ballack, Mikel, Lampard. Hold on a minute. What's going on here? Yeah. Etc. In their prime. These are proper legends that have helped the football club. These guys carried the Chelsea DNA of no surrender and had the mindset of killing the opponent and making their lives miserable. These guys bled blue for the shirt. These guys are some of my favourite Chelsea players ever, but my favourite Chelsea player will always be Eden Hazard. Loved always watching him as a kid. Fair play, my geezer. He says, I have also seen so many videos of the 1990s with Dennis Wise, Desai, LeBoeuf, Zola, Hasselbank, Poye, Viali, Andre Flo, and Nigerians like Babayaro. Come on, Babayaro, what baller. Even before the Roman era, I'm proud I support a club that despite never winning league trophies, we won FA Cups, European Cups, beating Real Madrid in the Super Cup 98. Let's have it right. And the League Cups and qualifying for the Champions League for the first time in the 1999-2000 season shows we have some history and the Roman money didn't create Chelsea. Facts. But only took us to the next level with our already established Chelsea DNA. Let's not forget the fact that we beat Liverpool 2-1 on the final day of this 2002-03 season that helped us qualify for Champions League and also made Roman come to Chelsea. And Roman was offered Spurs and offered Chelsea. And Sven-Goran Eriksson said, you have to do a whole rebuild at Tottenham. I wouldn't go there. I'd go to Chelsea. And he snubbed Spurs and he bought Chelsea, Don Roman. He says, I'm very proud to know my team has history, and I have so many videos and articles about the old Chelsea days before I was born in 04. I was born during the 04-05 season where we won our first Prem under Jose. Proud to be born into Chelsea DNA. It's sad to see people of my generation supporting the unbelievable decisions from the current ownership. This isn't my club. They've got it all wrong. Chelsea FC means a lot to me. And it's so sad my club is being run to the ground because of Egboehly, because of the Egboehly's of this world that have ruined the heart of Chelsea. I don't recognise my club anymore. We've known the history. I grew up witnessing the late Jose era when we won the Premier League in 2015, seeing the likes of Hazard, Costa, Matic, Terry, though he was about to retire soon. Ivanovic, Aspie, Cahill, Fabregas, William. Listen to the players we're naming here. Listen to the players we're naming. Even though 15-16 was a very terrible season, and as an 11-year-old, it was tough seeing Chelsea lose a lot because he's used to winning, bruv. Battle of the Bridge will always be up there, stopping Tottenham from winning the league. A moment I really cherish a lot, even in a temporary bad situation. That's proper Chelsea, bruv. Come on, man, that's proper Chelsea. I also grew up watching the Antonio Conte era. One of my best memories was seeing the 16-17 team and how we wrecked every opponent and won the league. It gave me some of the best nostalgia in recent history. The passion Conte showed, the players giving it their all. There were the proper days for me. It was one of the best times seeing us beat West Brom in a cagey game. Batshuayi, bruv, come on. Not to forget the 19 Europa win, 2021 UCL win, when we saw Cobham graduates get top four in 2020 and went on to contribute to our Champions League win, winning the Super Cup in 2020 and the Club World Cup as well. Thomas Tuchel, despite not being a Chelsea fan as long as you guys and being a new gen 7+ years, I've supported Chelsea. The passion we showed, the winning mentality, the heart, the fight meant a lot to me. I've seen enough to know what it means to play for Chelsea. Even back when I was younger, my dream was to play for Chelsea, despite living in Nigeria all my life. And I know now I would give my all for the shirt if I was to play there right now. Unlike current players we have right now, who probably don't know what it means to be proper Chelsea, unfortunately. All thanks to Clearlake and their questionable decisions in ruining the club the fans so love. The owners have ruined everything. We need a real change. The fans need to show more support. We need a protest. We cannot be divided. I may be 19, but my generation needs to know what Chelsea really means. Not this tourist mentality we have right now. It's so depressing to see fans of my generation accepting this nonsense process. It's not fair at all. We need Chelsea back. Winning trophies was only the byproduct of the mentality we had. No surrender mentality. Bring it back to the bridge. Hope you see this comment, Johnny. There's still hope among some new gen fans like me, and I hope to see more through the show, show this support against the decisions Egboehly and his team showing. Big up the Minerals, love from Nigeria up to Chelsea. I mean, that is an absolutely elite comment. I mean, that's got me. That's actually got me. I feel that one. That comment is sometimes what makes it all worthwhile. Landing Minerals on this channel, bruv. Yeah. A young kid speaking like that, yeah, about our football club. Understand me? Yeah. That is honestly, bruv. I got a tear, bruv. I'm not even joking. I've actually got a tear from that. I've actually got a tear from that. And people are backing this shit. People are propping this. People are accepting this. When are you going to stop giving it and land it and say for what it is? A protest, a protest is the only thing that can save this football club. We own the pitch. We own the name. We own Chelsea. Us supporters, we own it. Why do people forget that? Our DNA has been gutted out of our football club, has been stripped from top to bottom, and everyone's just fucking accepting this nonsense, allowing rivals to banter you. We're an elite football club. We're the biggest in London, bruv. And you're going to accept this from these wrong'uns upstairs. We need them both out. They're not Chelsea. They never will be Chelsea. They don't love us. They love the money we make them. But we love our club. We all bleed blue. We all love Chelsea. It's our life, bruv. And now everyone wants to jump on the bandwagon. Get on it, man. Stop all the nonsense. It's gone beyond talking about football. This is about saving our club. I'm not even joking. This is about saving our football club right now. We have to save our club, bruv. You want to fucking have one of these owners run our football club? Are you gone? You must be gone. Goldfish, the biggest fake plastic brown envelope. Pro Clearlake, only because one of the directors he's related to. Yeah, Only because he gets his little information and group chats and meets a few players and speaks to players. Well, you didn't know about the Heathers deal, did you, Goldfish? Because I knew about it before you. So have it right. And I was the first to call it out. But you want to get on your high horse. I called it out. Now I'm going to call it out. Now I'm going to say it. I fucking called it. Yeah. And I've got goons that will vouch for me. And I've got the stream, which was before your little tweets, my son. ITK wrongins, bruv. I'm no ITK. I don't want to get up the snakes and ladders. I don't want brown envelopes. I don't want to be a celebrity. Yeah, I'm just Johnny fucking Minerals, and I love my club, and I want Chelsea to be back where it belongs, and we will continue to fight. We will continue to fight. You understand me? We will continue to fight. I eat all you piece of shit for breakfast. Every single one of you. Smash the likes. Hit the subscribe. Someone even put in my comments, he goes, I can't believe the content this geezer puts out and he hasn't got any of the numbers. He doesn't get the numbers. He doesn't get the subscribers. I'm a small little channel, bruv. Yeah. A small baby channel. But you know what this baby channel oozes of? The biggest fucking minerals you can ever dream of. Because we are the most influential. We influence everyone. Look at everyone else now. Wearing caps. Got the old cigars out. Yeah. Let's have it right. Minerals. Long way from Starbucks. Yeah. Talking about the ownership. Talking about the real issues. Where's it come from? Where does it originate from? You can't make it. You can't fake that. You lot are faking it because you're trying to make something of your channel. And that's what these wrong'uns do, is that they allow that to blindside them and steer them away from what it's actually meant for. It's meant for the true narrative. It's there to be real 24/7. You have to do it. Grassroots channel curse. Big up. Johnny Grassroots, bruv. We are the grassroots, bruv. We are the grassroots. We're in the realms of the earth, bruv, with all the minerals. Yeah? All types of minerals are down there. But we're also like the great white shark in the ocean. And we'll eat everything. Fuck it, great whale. We're the biggest in the ocean, bruv. We're the biggest in the ocean, while all these little goldfishes and fishes are just big fishes in small little ponds. Smash that like button. Big up to John. He's become a Minerals FC Ultra member, bruv. For 4 months, my geezer. Let's land our Don Roman. Our elite standard. Big up to you, my geezer. Salute to you. Oh, look at his Clown Lake, yeah? Clown Lake. He says, will you take Kai at Chelsea if you could miss him? I'll take him back in a heartbeat. Our Don Roman fought tooth and nail for Kai Havertz. And we sold him for the... And do you know what they sold him for? They sold it to buy Strasbourg, the club, a small club, yeah, compared to us. And our club, these clown owners, are the parents to Strasbourg, our baby brothers, our French brothers, have it right, yeah? And they're protesting before us. They can see it before the majority of our fan base can see it. And they're ultras. They run the club. And what did these clowns do? Ignored them. Let it die down because it's not Chelsea. It's not big enough. It's not big enough PR stunt. When we protest, it'll be global, bruv. Yeah? Let's have it right. Be global. And that's where we mud them and then force them out. Both of them, all of them. Every single clown in Clown Lake. will be forced out. But let's ask the question, yeah? Boehly wants to fight for the club. Siri Merchant won't back down from selling the club. They're going to keep the club. Well, let's have it right. It's what the supporters want. But you don't acknowledge us as supporters. You acknowledge us as customers. Let's have it right. Oh, your CEO's been sacked. No, that still stands. You think that. That's your mentality. That is your mentality. Roman Abramovich's mentality, he was a supporter. He loved the supporters. He loved the club. He was ruthless with love. You lot are ruthless with just fucking being sharks for pound notes. Let's have it right. That's what they are. When are you going to speak to us? Boehly wants to buy the club, does he? All we get you is on Forbes, mate, and Bloomberg saying stay on course. It's exactly as we drew it up. This is a 5 to 10 year project. All of a sudden, no, it's what? 20 to 30 year project, according to you. I won't have you here for fucking one more year. Let's have it right. Not even a month. I want you out. And me, Siri Merchant, sitting on his conference as well, telling everyone what the project is, and you didn't want to pay attention. Well, let's have it right. He can jog on as well. Because none of them got the interest of football and Chelsea and the supporters. And they have never once shown respect to us as they should and speak to us supporters. And we know even if they do, they're going to be spreading what? False narratives, bangers and mash, waffle, lies. Because that's what they are. They're the biggest liars in the game, bruv. Big up Mills FC. He says, with the new owner, our club needs 180 turn like Nico Cardo avocado. With the weight, Minerals FC are always 2 steps ahead. Big up to you. The reality is, whoever comes in has got a massive rebuild to do in the right way. Too much damage has happened to Chelsea, and we are really in a bad state. Big up Adam Ray. He's gifted 5 Minerals FC Ultra memberships. Respect to you, my geezer. Salute big up Brian at CFC. Love to you, my geezer. Always supporting, man. Clown Lakes can sort him out. Sell up wrong ends. Clown, rats, snakes, Kerrigan and Stanley, all out. Let's have it right. Big up to you, my geezer. Big up to you, my geezer. Because the reality situation is everyone is creating streams and narratives of I prefer Boehly. No way. Big up to Nick. He says, truth only. I'm leaving my 2 kids every year to come from Greece to watch our team at 1 or 2 away games. We deserve respect. Get out of our club, clowns. You know what I'm saying? Travelling away from Greece to leave family, bruv, to support the club. And we are getting treated like shit. Big up to Stevie G, who's with the Ultras, bruv. Invited as a guest with the Ultras, yeah? Show respect, all right? And let's have it right. They're tight-knit, and we're going to get a lot of information. Big up to you, Steve, man. Big up to you, my geezer. Love. It was that Anu post was to our reply to our stream was elite. It was absolutely elite. I mean that I honestly on God I had a tear out of my eye, bruv. Honestly, that really got me, and I'm glad I read it out on our channel. I'm glad I showed the respect to land a comment like that. You know what I'm saying? Big up Brian. He's gifted another Minerals FC Ultra membership. Love to you, my geezer. Love to you, my geezer. And you know, I've come to the conclusion everyone's donating memberships because they just want to hear the Roman chant. Everyone loves Roman Abramovich, as we should. And we just want to play it 24/7. Play it. It needs to be chanted, bruv. We need to chant Roman Abramovich. We need to chant Thomas Tuchel. We need to chant Egboehly out. Egboehly out. You don't know what you're doing. You understand me? Big up Chelsea Empire. Love to you, my geezer, man. Salute to you, bruv. And I hope your old man's getting better. Let us know. Send me a DM, my geezer. I always remember that. Big up to you, my brother. These clans will never talk to the fans because of the toxic positives. As long as the fans are divided, they will never talk. We must protest and get them all out. Facts. It's the only way. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea Ultras on tour in France. Come on. And I bet you ain't eating a croissant, bruv. You ain't having a croissant, are you? So have it right. You're not wrong. And it will come. It will come. And I don't doubt it, bruv. Honestly, I don't doubt that the protest will come. But like I say, it will come organically. It will have to come organically. Yeah. Chelsea have not won a Premier League game after an international break since December 2022. Interesting. Chilwell has not been kept fully away from the first team squad as other players were. He is trained away when Mascara has a full squad, but has been brought back when there have been injuries or absences to help make up the numbers. Shut up the Telegraph, you wafflers. We had Enzo Maresca come out in the present and say he needs to find minutes elsewhere like Raheem Sterling. He was definitely training away and being exiled. So this is PR to try and bring Chilwell back into squad because they got mud on their face for not being able to sell him, like majority of the players that they wanted to sell. Oh, we love Land and Minerals. Their PR is just like, we can see right through it, bruv. So transparent. Yeah. You know, will you visit Kazakhstan away? Yeah, I won't be. No, I won't be. I won't be able to get a ticket for that, if I'm being completely honest. And the way they're doing ticketing now, they're actually hindering and stopping the actual supporters in the country, all right, from having access to get tickets. And what they're doing is they're taking those tickets, putting them via a third company to put on the black market. And I'll big up to Tom. Yeah. Tom's offered every away game and he lives in America. Work it out, bruv. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Yeah, Borat's home country, bruv. You know what? I'll tell you what, these clowns are probably going to do when they travel to Kazakhstan. They're going to be doing Borat in the hotel room, aren't they? I bet you they are. Oh, yeah, Meatloaf, Bony, Siri Merchant. They're apparently not best friends, but they'll get down when it needs to get down and get a deal done. You know what I'm saying? Mankinis, everything, bruv. You name it, yeah? Trust me. Which one's leading, though, out of Meatloaf, Bowley and Siri Merchant with the Mankini on in Borat in Borat's apartment, you know, in the hotel room? Let us know, bruv. Let us know. In fact, I got it wrong. They're at a divide. I'd probably say Borat is Kerrigan Winstanley, and the other big fella is no, what am I doing here? Yeah. Borat is Winstanley underneath in that hotel room, and Siri Merchant is the big fella on top. So have it right. So it is what it is. You know? Big up Sizzler, bruv. Respect to you, my geezer. 100%. 100%, my man. Yeah? Aways, bruv. Aways. We need to go aways, man. This is where, you see, for me, the away games is where it's going to be, you know, it's powerful. Powerful. At home, it's difficult. Yeah. So have it right. Big up to Agron. He says, Johnny, bless your work. Yeah. What coffee do you purchase? And is there anyone that takes Osimhen's place that we haven't heard of mainly? Big up. The only other player I'd look at would be Gyökeres, because Osimhen ain't coming to Chelsea. I'll tell you that now. He's too pissed off. John Obi Mikel's waffling, talking out of his arse. Like he said, it's a happy place at Chelsea, and we did everything we could. No, we didn't. We absolutely didn't. But the reason is we all knew about the Ugarte deal, and they tried to buy Sporting Lisbon, and PSG reported it, and they still want to buy stakes in Sporting Lisbon. But Gyökeres is part of Sporting Lisbon. I don't know, but the reality is, a striker is the least of our worries right now. My full focus is for a write-off for this season. If we do anything, great, fantastic. But it's a write-off this season, because until upstairs and the ownership situation is sorted out and we actually get over the line, we've been gifted a divide upstairs. We've actually been gifted that. I didn't even dream of this. Honestly, I never thought this would happen. But that's what happens when you've got big egos against big egos, and money's at stake, and they're all billionaires and they're all vampires. But I never thought that they would have a divide, and we've been gifted this, bruv, on a golden platter. You know, we have to take advantage of this. And what coffee? Lavazza Super Crema, bruv. Lavazza Super Crema. Blue packet. Beans. That's the one, bruv. That's the one. Yeah? Let's have it right. I'm running low as it goes. I need to get some more. From Italy. Yes, Agron. It's from Italy, my geezer. Facts. The greed was always going to be the downfall. We definitely, on our stream, we definitely gave two mates in a pub talking about Chelsea, the club we love, the heritage. It's just two pals chatting, and that's what it's about. So there's going to be plenty more coming, and respect to everyone supporting. Respect to everyone supporting the shows with Eunice as well, because Eunice is landing minerals these days, bruv. He's absolutely landing minerals, and we're very thankful to have Eunice, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Part of the channel, and coming on as a guest. Big up to BZ. He says, been a fan since 01. F Clown Lake, F all the players, managers who don't know what it means to play for Chelsea. I watch all the channels. I'm still up the minerals. Come on, bruv. Respect to you, BZ. Yeah? Respect to you. You watch all the channels, fair play, but land your minerals in the chat. Land your minerals. Call them out if they're talking waffle, if they're pushing fraudulent narratives. You've got, listen, all you ultras, yeah, as hard as it is, as painful as it is, when you watch other people's content, even though you're giving them clicks, it's not about that. It's about taking over the chat. Infiltrate, bruv. Raid it. Own it. Land it. Just keep landing it. You have to be relentless with it. No surrender, bruv. Yeah? Sizzler, you're coming on, my geezer. I'm having Sizzler come on the channel. Curse is going to come on as well, bruv. Yeah? I'm going to sort it out, guys. I've just got a very tight schedule, and I've got so much going on, and I'm trying to fit it all in. I did 2 streams for the first time like that back to back, and it was killer, bruv, but it was well worth it, bruv. Well worth it. You know what I'm saying? So big up to everyone, man. Love to everyone supporting the channel. You know, you're all priceless. You're gold. You understand me? Members calling, yeah. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. It's a members calling, or if it's anyone I actually know, like personally know, you can come on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. You know what I mean? I'll do it. I owe it to all you guys, man. I owe it to everyone, bro. I owe it to all everyone. You know. But listen, it's gone quiet all of a sudden, as we all know, for the reason we know. We've got our game coming up. Away game. So it's just come out now. Everton's former chief Keith Wyness, he says, for Europe next season, Chelsea won't be able to qualify due to FFP. UEFA will not allow these hotel deals to count, and I believe they will breach the rules. There we go. I did say, and I always said, that UEFA's FFP is a lot stricter than what ours is over here, bruv. Yeah? There's a difference. And I'm glad. They need to be punished, these clowns. And what do we care about Conference League? Let's be real, bruv. The FA are not probing the matter on Enzo Fernandez because the video was recorded while Fernandez was on international duty, meaning it is a matter for FIFA and CONMEBOL. So, see the loophole? He's going to probably get banned on international level, but then that should be for the entire Argentina. Strip them from being able to defend their World Cup, the wrong uns. Yeah? So have it right. But if he's found guilty, which he is, what do Chelsea do about it? Are Chelsea just going to accept it? Is what it is, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Minerals FC says, I want to be blocked like you from the brown envelopes on X. I mean, it's nothing to be proud of. Oh, actually, I want to shout out someone. I'm going to like it as well. Here it is. Big up to the geezer. His account is One to Watch Transfers. And he's tweeted out, and he tagged me in it. He says, just to let you guys aware of the situation, I've been blocked by Clearlake as a result of reporting news. Also blocked on Instagram as well. I'm a season ticket holder and now officially know now who I want as my next owner. He's put Team Egboehly, and he's obviously put the facts there that he's been blocked by Clearlake. Yeah, their account. What an ultra, bruv. Salute to you, my geezer. In fact, I'll give you a follow back for that. I mean, that's a badge of honour, isn't it? That's a Minerals FC badge of honour to get blocked by Clearlake. But let's have it right. He's put our Team Egboehly. But let me remind you, my geezer, that Team Egboehly, Meatloaf Egboehly, went on Twitter Spaces and listened to supporters, all right, and got rid of Mason Mount, like tweets slandering Mason Mount, like tweets slandering current players, all right? I don't want him either. That's narrative. They can sell the club. Fact. They can sell the club. So doing a protest to get them out doesn't seem so far-fetched, does it now? Have it right. Doesn't sound far-fetched to me. It's factual, bruv. Yeah? This is the biggest industry plant I've ever seen in football. I've never seen a football club be mixed in with politics and corruption as deep as this. And yet we're the ones that are on the recipient end of this shit. And we need to fight, and we need to be no surrender mentality, and all of us fight together, bruv. And if we need to join forces with the Ultra Boy 90s and Strasbourg Ultras, then we need to do it. So be it. You know, we need to make a movement now. We need to make a stance and send a message, because the CPO are rattled, as we should be. All the proper shelves, everyone that can sit for what it is. We need to eliminate the manipulation on the social media platforms, because it's social media world now. We need to eliminate that. We need to keep fighting against that, and that's the reality, bruv. And we will continue to do that. and the movement of Egboehly out, it needs to continue, bruv. You know, so have it right. But listen, there is no chance, bruv. I've said it for 2 years ago. These owners are worse than the Glazers before they implemented what they were implementing. Do you know what the joke is? I told everyone what the model was before they even knew what the model was, because during the Jellyfish Potter season, no one knew what was coming, and I did. And that's why I was begging everyone, not begging, but I was calling out for everyone to protest, not against Potter, for them to sack Potter, to change the model was my narrative. Because I knew they were going to buy this low wage structure, Kindergarten FC, and I told everyone they didn't want to listen. But now here we are. Damage is done. 1.5 billion spent. Assets stripped. Clown Lakes are in divide. Upstairs, civil war. Ownership is a civil war. Fan base, civil war. Players, backroom staff, employees, civil war. Cobham, gutted, obliterated. Big up to Kirsty says 2 years straight. Johnny has been landing it. It's like Johnny is a fortune teller. No, man. No. We ain't no Mystic Megs on here. Yeah. Not Mystic Megs. Yeah. But listen. There's no chance that Mark Waters or Hunchback Notre Dame become sole owners, bruv. They don't care about football. They're silent investors. They're silent investors just sitting back. No chance. We need to get them out, and we can get them out. And like I say to you, then the UK government, who have to sign it off, don't have to sign it off. Rain Group don't have to sign it off. Roman might have to sign it off, or doesn't have to sign it off. I don't know what the clauses are, but there are loopholes. And the bottom line is this: as long as the UK government still keep the 2.5 billion that Roman's money earning interest, which they will, and they will get a percentage of the club when it's sold of all the profits. So have it right. And they'll get whoever buys the football club will do a deal with the government, hand out the brown envelopes to make it all sweet, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Forget Fabrizio Romano, long way from love that super glamour, bruv. Yeah, he's just a plant. He's a mouthpiece. Well, we got civil war going on. This geezer, Fabrizio Romano, let me remind you, he's tweeting out, the plans to go ahead to buy the best young talent are still going ahead with the model, irrespective if there is a civil war in the ownership. What are we doing here, bruv? I mean, wow. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button. Put all your comments down below. Respect and love to everyone supporting the channel. Please go and check out the stream with Eunice. I put 3 or 4 videos up of older streams to just let everyone know about the narrative that was being spoken back then, and also 2 valuable narratives that I believe are absolutely true with me and Eunice that you need to go and watch on those 2 videos. And please put a like, put a comment, and go and watch my show of Chelsea's Football Factory with Steve G about just basic, just talking Chelsea, bruv, and heritage, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So big up to everyone. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to leave you with Don Roman and exactly Brian. The Minerals FC archives are there for everyone to see. Love to everyone. Support everyone. Keep winning life. I'll be back tomorrow. Let's have it right. I might even be back late afternoon tomorrow and in the evening. So just keep your noties on. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like. Land your minerals. No surrender. Egboehly out. Let's have it right. Bring back our Don Roman. Bring back our Chelsea, because this is not Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Up the Minerals FC. Let's have it right. We're winning everywhere we go, bruv. Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich!